So here's a recent Nike SNKRS app pickup. I've been hitting a lot on the SNKRS app lately, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to do that at StuffedOnLikes because I'm posting my pickups and other sneaker W's over there pretty frequently. To get started, like any brand new Nike sneaker from the factory, these things come choked up, so obviously I have to undo the laces and make them more comfortable and honestly make them look better. They come laced up in this pair of white thin laces, no additional set of laces or anything. Personally, I think a matching set of aluminum or this light blue or periwinkle color would have been nice as well. And I guess while talking about things that come with the actual sneakers, it's not a lot. It's just the standard red Nike sportswear box, and then inside is just your traditional box paper. The official release date on Nike sneakers was September 30th, 2021, although I know a lot of retailers got their shipments in early and sporadically dropped them. I think that's been the case with a lot of Nike sportswear dunks lately, just because of all these supply chain issues going on, given, what's going on in the world right now. And then the last bit of housekeeping here, box price on these is 110 USD. But man, finally getting to the shoes after all that, or should I say woman, because they're women's sneakers. Hope you guys like that joke. Bruh. But no, really, they are a women's release Nike Dunk, and I just so happen to get them in my men's size. So women's 11 is a men's 9.5, which is my true size. Despite being a women's sneaker, they are just a run-of-the-mill 2021 Nike Dunk Retro. So throughout these sneakers is an all-over leather material, which 2021 Dunk High Retros, or just Dunk Retros in general, haven't been doing great in terms of quality. Nike quality is never the best, but the leather that they use on Dunk Retros of late is just terrible. It has this sort of plasticky, flimsy type synthetic leather which doesn't hold up the best. I will say the one redeeming quality though is that they're good for all weather wear. So while this leather doesn't have that sort of premium butter feel that you might get from other Nike sneakers, and I say that with air quotes just because Nike doesn't really produce quality leather, but I will say wearing cheaper leather dunks like this out in the rain or the snow or the sleet or whatever is fine because I know that I don't care about them too much, and honestly they're pretty easy to clean as well. The leather overlays throughout are done up in pretty much a white and a color of what Nike is calling aluminum. It looks eerily similar to the two Dunk Low pairs that dropped earlier in the year, so that one women's pair that was called Coast, and then the men's pair that was actually University Blue. I think this aluminum is a very close resemblance of them both, although this one is a tad different. I think there is more sort of periwinkle and purplish tones to this aluminum color compared to those two that, are a baby light blue type thing. On par with the pretty lame quality that I mentioned, comfort doesn't really get any better. A lot of people need to remember that the Nike Dunk is a rudimentary basketball sneaker from the 80s, and have now since been remastered into this sort of lifestyle sneaker. So the footbed on here is pretty flat. It's a very flat sneaker with no really premier technology, like a React or any new age sneaker technology. It's just not found on Nike Dunks. For sizing though, I definitely recommend going to your standard shoe size. I think Nike at least has been doing a decent job at getting fitting right. Outside of all of the Nike Dunk Retro critiques that I have, I think they're actually a pretty decent buy if you're able to get them at retail, or if you're looking in the resale market, somewhere near that retail price. I think the markets as a whole on Dunks is going down, and depending on the colorway, that's when the prices might get a little weird. In the case of this women's aluminum colorway, I think resale prices might be on the higher end, just because of the near resemblance of the UNC blue colorway. I know that's always been a hot and attractive color for Nike sneakers, and I think this is the closest thing that you could get right now, in a Dunk High, in a very similar color. For me personally, I think it's a great add to my Nike Dunk collection, especially being able to get them at retail. But really all I gotta say about these is that they're a clean pair of Nike Dunks, and really no more than that. So let me know what you guys think of this pair of the women's aluminum Dunk High in the comment section below. Like I said earlier in the video, be sure to follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to do some additional begging here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that usual stuff. And yeah, that's all for now. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.